tell you what, this guy has fought so many jiu-jitsu and submission matches, it's not even funny, and he's well decorated. I mean, he's a superior technician on the ground, and I think this will be a good contrast to skills. Buck has got a great wrestling base, and just like his last name, I mean, he kicks like a mule with his hands, heavy hands.
Yes, he does have heavy hands. And I think if Rolon ever decides the mixed martial arts is not for him, he could definitely be a stand-up comedian.
That is true. But Rolon starts things off with a nice little combination there, and a leg kick. Buck lands one. Oh, nice right hand. Joggles Buck. But Buck goes for a Matt Hughes slam, and he gets it. Matt Hughes, another very strong Midwest fighter, training out of Pat Militich's team. And Buck probably let go of the legs, and he'll work toward his sidewalk.
I'm sorry, where did you say Buck trains with Pat Militich?
No, I said Matt Hughes. That slam that he did, yeah. And will Buck try to go for a full mount? Or will he stay at side mount? It looks like he was trying to go for the mount, but I think he waited a little bit too long. Rolon was able to adjust and get the guard.
Yeah, he stepped a little high over, and Rolon was able to put guard on. That doesn't seem to bother Buck much. He's now starting to punish Rolon.
Oh my gosh. And Buck starts up with a flurry of strikes to Rolon's face.
Buck has unbelievable power in those hands.
Right off the bat, you can see redness forming. Oh my gosh, he's landing some forearm strikes as well. Ooh.
Rolon appears none the worse for the wear.
But it's still early in the fight. And Buck is punishing Rolon. Rolon's trying to tie him up. But I think he needs to get out of that position and quick. Also, I haven't really seen him pyramid too much except for the very beginning. Try to go for a submission. He needs to find a way to get out of there. He's definitely taken some punishment. Oh gosh.
Another left hand, left forearm, and then a flurry of blows land. Rolon should be trying to kick away at this point, I would think. Try to create separation between him and Buck.
Seems like Buck unloads, and then he stops momentarily to catch his breath, and then he starts unloading again. So I think while Rolon has a chance now, and he's out of immediate danger, he needs to get out of there.
I think he needs to work an escape instead of just pulling guard. I don't think that's the ticket against Buck, who's very comfortable in his guard and appears to be doing a decent amount of damage.
I think you need to be in Rolon's corner. And Buck, once again, unloading with more strikes. Wow. That right hand is powerful.
Rolon, a tough customer, though. He's weathering it quite well. He has taken some unbelievable shots to the head, and he keeps going.
His face certainly is paying the price. And Buck is just relentless. You know, I think, in the previous fight, I mean, Marin was landing some glancing blows, but Buck is really nailing Rolon hard, and especially when he follows that up with some forearm strikes. It's really dangerous.
Yeah, I think Buck is the true definition of ground and pound. He's definitely demonstrating that right here. Oh, my goodness.
And he seems to be taking Rolon out of his element to try to really go for a submission. Every time he unlocks his legs to try to pyramid up, he gets pelted. Oh my gosh. Rolon is just taking a beating.
Buck not giving Rolon a chance to get up and goes back to the north to south position.
You know, Buck's almost oblivious to Rolon even trying anything. I mean, he just seems to not even care.
No, he doesn't appear to be threatened at all. He just is working his game. Unfortunately, he doesn't appear to be able to knock Rolon out. Rolon's chin is definitely being tested here because those are some heavy hands coming down on his face.
And this is all done in just the first round.
Another one of Spanky's wonderful ring card drills.
I think that top may be a little bit too small for her, but the crowd certainly enjoys that.
And Buck is ready to go. I think he wants to put Rolon away.
Well, he definitely dominated the first round. I think from here he...
Nice kicks.
Don't know if he'll try to adjust.
And we're back in the same position. Let's see if he can finish him off from here, or if Rolon can work his way out.
Rolon once again in the closed guard, trying to tie up the head of Buck to keep some of the punishment from coming down as he once did. And Buck is obviously trying to create more space so he can. He has enough space to really pound away, and he does.
Rolon comes up to attempt to sweep, it looked like, but Buck just put him right back. There he's covering Rolon's mouth, disrupting his breathing.
Using a technique we first saw Frank Shamrock using.
And a very effective technique at that.
Certainly frustrating, and then over time, you know, especially if the one fighter is gassing out, you know, just cutting off that extra air.
Yeah, once you're breathing heavily, it only takes a few moments of that before you're really gassed. Wow, Buck just unloading on Rolon.
He's teeing off on him.
I think both fighters are frustrated. Buck's wondering why he can't knock Rolon out, and Rolon's not able to escape the punishment.
I think Buck is trying to go for a record of the amount of punches thrown in a mixed martial art fight.
Well, he certainly may be about to set that record, at least with landed punches.
He did open up a cut on Rolon. Blood starting to trickle down his face.
Rolon's trying to keep him in a half guard, not really trying to work his way out.
Buck's landed several forearm strikes. Oh, gosh.
Rolon's trying to pull guard again. He's just working that half guard, but he's taking punishment. He needs to move. Oh, Buck lets him up, and Rolon goes right after him with it.
I think Buck thought he would be able to stand up and get a little bit of elbow room for a stand-up game, but Rolon is not going to have any part of that. And Buck immediately has to get back into position.
And he's turtled up.
He's got that front headlock in.
Again, he will not be able to throw the knees typically seen from this position, so he's going to have to try something else. Probably he should move to the back at this point. Tripod's up. Nice punches connected to the face.
And if you'll notice, there's been quite a few seconds here where Buck hasn't been throwing punches, so I think he's really, once again, catching his breath. So expect him to unload here at any